Hey everyone, and welcome into today's video. So today I'm going to give you an update on my account, kind of things that I'm looking out for, what I'm spending my gold on, what I'm kind of doing to prepare for Valton that should be coming out next month. I'm really excited for that raid. That's going to be really good content, but it's been a little while since I've done one of these, so I thought I would do an update and kind of let you know where I am, what I'm looking at, what I've been doing, to keep progressing and to be able to smash Valton efficiently. So if I just scroll out here, this is my sorceress. If I just show you my account, my roster here, so I'm at 1415 on my sorceress. I've got a war dancer at 1378, a gunslinger at 1370, artillerist 1340, 1340, and again like 1333 here. The death blade I made, this is basically just to soak up the tier 1 materials from the event coming out, and then this will be my Lance Master when that is actually released tomorrow. Super excited for that one. If you're excited for Lance Master as well, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, I managed to get my sorcerers up to 1415, and then I had a choice. I could keep pushing alts, as in like my artillerist or paladin, for example, push that up to Argos, or I could push my war dancer, for example, up to 1415 to be able to do Valton as well, hopefully, fingers crossed, before Valton releases, so I can do it week 1. Or the alternative was to actually get the sorceress here up to 1445 to be able to do Valton hard mode straight away. And I was like, okay, it's not just Valton that comes out at that point. We also get Deskaluda. Now, Deskaluda is the next Guardian raid. If I come over to the board over here, Deskaluda is a bird that will be in the raid level 6. It'll be the first one here. It's not a particularly hard Guardian raid, but what's really important about it is that it has a chance to drop relic level accessories. So just like Valton, being able to get those relic level accessories, I was like, what's going to be more beneficial? Going straight to 1445 on one character, if I could even reach it, right? To be able to try and do Valton hard mode straight away, or try and get multiple characters to 1415 to be able to do Valton on 2 characters per week, but also to be able to do Deskaluda on 2 characters per week, right? So I had to make that choice, and I ended up thinking I'm going to stop at 1415, and I'm going to push the war dancer to 1415 as well, see if I can get that on there. I'm also the gun lancer here. I need some more honor leap stones to be able to get it to 1340, so I'll park there. That's obviously a really good place to park these. Also as well, the gunslinger is quite nice having that at 1370, so I've got a couple of classes that can do Argos and start to build up there, every week. It's only phase 1 Argos obviously, but we can start to build up our legendary gear. So these are like really good points to pause them, because you can get some good money. But I was like, I think it's going to be more beneficial to get the war dancer to 1415 rather than push hard mode Valton. So that's what I'm kind of doing there. I'll be funneling loads of materials now to the war dancer. Fingers crossed I have some good honing and be able to push it up to 1415, or at least get it close. And as I said, like, as well as it being able to do Valton, which is obviously very exciting and things, it's the fact that you can do Deskaluda that's really exciting, because of the fact that you can get so many relic accessories from that. And if you happen to get good ones, they're going to be worth a fortune week 1, week 2, week 3. Let the whales. My biggest advice to you guys is, if you do this and you get to 1415, if you get a good relic level accessory early, sell it 100 200k. Let the whales like pay crazy amounts of money for them. Build up your gold, wait a little bit, start, get more characters to 1415 if you can, and try and get more relic level accessories to just sell, make a ton of money, and then buy them back later on. Because, for example, here, I managed to, because I waited actually quite a while with my sorceress to actually get the stats sorted and my engraving sorted, they were quite cheap. So, for example, this is a ring, that's a ring that I found. This ring I bought, so Igniter free, Curse Style free, Specialization, I bought this for like 1.7k. Really, really cheap. When these first came out, a little while back, when these first came out, they were like 40k, and then they went down to like 20k quite rapidly, kind of sat around the 10 to 15k for a while. Bought it for so cheap, And then this one as well, like Igniter Grudge spec, and this one Igniter Grudge spec. These were like 2k each. So I managed to get this sorted really cheaply to be able to get Grudge, Curse Star, Igniter, and All Out Attack, all at level 3. I've only got Move Speed Reduction 1, which is quite nice as well. Gem-wise, I've been getting like level 5s. I had a few level 7s. I've re-rolled like twice. I didn't want to use too much silver to do it, but I re-rolled like twice. I didn't get what I wanted, so I've just sold them. So I've had a few level 7 ones now because I'm specifically trying to get Doomsday cooldown reduction at level 7 because it allows me to get 2 Doomsdays off during an Igniter cycle with the actual Igniter buff. So that's what I'm trying to get there. But I managed to get this sorted. This is pretty good. I mean, to be fair, I could, for example, change this ring and get more specialization, lower crit, but I don't want to use the peons. When it comes to like peons, for example, I'm sat at 314. I've bought a few things for some of my other characters, but not too much. My stone here, for example, I managed to get a 666, which is crazy because it was like 25% chance to get stuff, and it was like done. It was crazy to actually get 666. But one thing that I do have, which is quite nice, actually, if I go into here, these are some other stones that I tried to cut. We got a 7-4, 6-5, 6-5. It's this one actually. I've got a 7-5 stone, which would be quite nice when relic accessories come out to be able to help me try and get the 5-3 engravings. But for right now, and especially for Valton, this is really decent. So I'm happy. I'm set on my main. Got that all sorted. One thing I did buy when it comes to like engravings and stuff, obviously I'd love, don't get me wrong, I would love to have Grudge Legendary, but it's just too expensive. Curse Style, however, is really good across pretty much all of my characters, and it was really cheap. I was buying these again books for like 2k, which is crazy cheap. They went down, I'm on EU Central, they went down to like 1,600 per legendary book, which was crazy cheap. If I have a little look now, Curse Star was at 2.4. This is still cheap. This is still good. Another thing that I want to mention as well, guys, for you is like class engraving books will more than likely shoot up in value when we start doing Valton, because one of the things that they're so cheap, one of the reasons is because when you do Argos, you have a guaranteed chance to get your class engravings on the legendary accessories, which makes it really easy to be able to get like Igniter free, for example. However, unless anything changes with Valton, Valton doesn't give you guaranteed class engravings. So when you're looking for relic level accessories that actually have class engravings on, they start to become quite rare. At the moment, the marketplace is flooded with them, but relic level, they'll be quite rare. So people will be looking to make up for that with their with their legendary books. So I would expect these to start shooting up in value, as I said, unless anything changes. So just bear that in mind, because these are well cheap. These are really cheap. So if you do manage to get 40, 50, maybe 60k, if you start saving, whatever, and you can get your class engraving books, just consider it. Consider it. So there's that. With my gold, though, I'm trying not to go below kind of like 15k gold in case I see a nice opportunity on the market. One thing I've been keeping a bit of an eye on actually is fish. Fish have come back down. These did go up to like 24 or something like that. I bought a whole bunch of fish when they were at 6, sold some when they were like 24, made a bit of money. I've still got some fish, but if these come down and down and down again, then I might buy some more, see if they go back up. I've got some other videos. If you check out my channel, I've got some other videos which it's like the future prices from Russia and from Korea, and fish are crazy expensive. So at the moment, these might be a good buy when they go down a little bit. The other problem is obviously that we have bots in Korea and Russia. You don't really have bot problems, so that might be one reason why our fish prices are significantly lower, because these are over 100 in Korea, for example. But yeah, that's basically what I plan on doing with my characters. When it comes to like collectibles and skill points and stuff, I'm at 351. I've been trying to get the last Omnium Star. Just bring this one up here. Omnium Star here. I go to the rewards. I'm trying to get the greatest skill point potion here. I'm actually, all I've got to do is the reputation for is it Tika Colony? I think it's it's this one here. The reputation for this one here in Punica actually gives you the last, well, for me it will be the last Omnian star, so I'm trying to get the last skill point there, and then I need to have a look at getting some more giant hearts to be able to get these ones. But at the moment I'm pretty set there. I've also got one more collectible that I need to get up to skill points here. I need to get this great one here in Punica. So I've done North Vern, for example. I've done Shoeshire. I actually just yesterday did Rohindle because I was slacking on that one, so I managed to do that. So my skill points are getting there as well, but I do need to get up to this one here. It's gonna take a little bit. I just need to get some investment, some time investment into it to do it. And yeah, apart from that, just continue to do my dailies. I have been slacking a little bit on some of them, which is good because of like rest bonus stuff. I made a video about this, actually my last video, talking about like anti-burnout stuff. Been playing like a tiny bit of Elden Ring on the side as well to do that. But this is essentially where I'm at. I'm kind of setting myself up for Valton, trying to get multiple characters to 14, 15. That, for example, if I manage to push the War Dancer quite quickly up to there, then I'll start on the Gunslinger, I think, and just get that to 14, 15, rather than trying too much to push to like Valton hard mode. We don't know when Vicus is coming out, so we don't need to get to 14, 30 too rapidly to be able to do Vicus. So that's kind of where I'm at, really, guys. Just trying to get multiple characters to 14, 15. It's going to be huge for your account, and also just to be able to get relic level accessories. One, obviously for Valton, but obviously what I said, Deskaluda. So when it comes to PvP as well, I've actually been doing a bit of this recently. I started my ranked journey. I managed to get myself up to Diamond. Win rate currently at 66%. 33 wins. I've been doing this solely on my artillerist, which I find is a really, really good early climbing class. It gets significantly harder to play at late game because people know how to counter your Gatling gun. You're going to have to try and counter when, like, when a Death Blade jumps in on you, you need to kind of like jump out, try and swing, but they dodge out, and the play style gets really hard on artillerist later on in kind of. It was about midway through Platinum, I noticed kind of a big difficulty spike. So I may go over to some other classes at some point, but I'm still enjoying the artillerist. But managed to get up to Diamond, so need to kind of push up to Masters, obviously the next one. But I need to get to 2408. Actually, sorry, wrong page. I need to get to 2325 or higher to be able to get to Master, which could take a little while, but we'll see if we can do that as well. But I have very much so been enjoying doing a bunch of PvP recently. Yeah, that's about it. In terms of ship, I've got a ghost ship. If I travel to here, I actually got from Phaeton, I picked up the crew member for the ghost ship, which he's called Bernard or Beryl or something. Let me just bring it up when this loads. Which gives you a huge buff actually when you do ghost ships. So this guy here, you see this fighting ghost ship here. So this gives you damage reduction 60% and attack power 120%, attack speed 20%, and move speed 40% inside ghost ships, which is insane. So obviously he is a crew member for the ghost ship. I got this one up to level 8. And yeah, so I'm just continuing to push, really. That's kind of my plan there. With gold, try not to spend too much. I'm trying not to rage hone, for example. I know it's a bit of a problem for a lot of people. I get it as well. I end up doing it. I try not to do too much. And yeah, just try to keep pushing, really, and get those characters up to Valton. Let me know what you guys are doing down in the comments below. I'm very much interested in what you guys are up to, where your characters are at, etc. So that'd be really good to know. And remember, you can always catch me live at twitch.tv/BentleyGamingTV. And a like and a sub would be great as usual. Until next one, guys, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers.